Good morning, Lord. Here I am again coming to you with this body that feels like it's betraying me. My back is screaming before I even get out of bed, and honestly, God, I'm tired of starting every single day wondering how much pain I'll have to carry today. You know what it's like when I try to stand up from sitting too long, that sharp shooting pain that makes me gasp out loud. You see me when I'm alone in the bathroom, gripping the counter, waiting for the wave to pass. Lord, you witness every wince, every careful movement. Every night I lie awake because I can't find a position that doesn't hurt. I need you this morning, Father. Not just your presence, but your healing touch on these muscles that feel like twisted rope, these joints that creak and protest with every movement, this nerve that sends electric shocks down my leg when I least expect it. Guide me through this day ahead, when I have to smile and act normal at work, while my shoulder blade feels like someone's driving a knife into it. Give me strength. When my coworkers complain about being tired, and I want to scream because they have no idea what real exhaustion feels like, grant me patience. Show me how to navigate the grocery store when my hip starts that familiar ache halfway through my shopping. Teach me to ask for help, loading those heavy bags into my car without feeling like I'm admitting defeat. Lead me to find the checkout line where I can lean against the cart without drawing attention. Lord, you know how this pain affects everything, how I plan my whole life around good days and bad days, how I've canceled dinner plans because sitting in a restaurant chair for 2 hours sounds like torture, how I've missed my daughter's soccer games because standing on the sidelines makes my feet feel like they're on fire. Transform this morning routine that feels like a battle. When I shower and washing my hair makes my arms ache, remind me that you see my struggle. When putting on socks becomes an Olympic event because bending over sends lightning through my spine, whisper your comfort to my heart. The medical appointments, God. The endless cycle of doctors who either don't believe how much I hurt or want to throw another prescription at me. That neurologist last month who barely looked up from his chart. The physical therapist who keeps saying I'm not trying hard enough. The insurance company that denied the MRI my doctor ordered. Give me wisdom about treatments, Father. Should I try that new medication with all those scary side effects? Is the chiropractor actually helping, or just taking my money? What about that surgery the orthopedist mentioned? I'm drowning in options and opinions, and I need your clear direction. Help me discern between pushing through and knowing when to rest. Yesterday I overdid it, cleaning the house because I felt guilty about all the things I haven't been able to do. Today I'm paying for it with interest. Teach me that rest isn't laziness. Show me that taking care of this body you gave me isn't selfish. Lord, deal with the fear that creeps in during the dark hours. Will this get worse as I age? Will I end up in a wheelchair? Will I become a burden to my family? Will I lose my job if I can't perform like I used to? These thoughts spiral in my mind when the pain is loudest. I remember how you healed the woman who had been bleeding for 12 years, how she pushed through the crowd, believing that just touching your robe would make her whole. She spent everything she had on doctors who couldn't help her. Lord, I feel like that woman some days. Desperate, broke from medical bills, running out of hope. But she touched you and was instantly healed. You felt power go out from you and turned to find her. You called her daughter and told her that her faith had made her whole. Jesus, I'm reaching for you this morning, just like she reached for your robe. Change my perspective on the days when the pain is manageable. Instead of dreading when it might come back, let me live fully in those moments of relief. When I wake up and can actually turn my head without grimacing, fill me with gratitude. When I can walk up the stairs normally instead of one slow step at a time, remind me to praise you. Use this experience to make me more compassionate, Father. When I see someone moving slowly through the parking lot, don't let me judge them for taking the handicap space when they look fine on the outside. When my elderly neighbor mentions her arthritis, help me really listen instead of just nodding politely. Connect me with others who understand this journey. Bring people into my life who get what it's like to look normal on the outside while fighting battles no one can see. Lead me away from those who minimize my pain or suggest it's all in my head. Lord, my family tries to understand, but I can see the frustration in their eyes sometimes. When I have to say no to plans again. When I'm grumpy because everything hurts and I can't hide it anymore. When the dishes pile up because even that simple task feels overwhelming. Grant my spouse patience when I'm not the energetic partner I used to be. Help my children understand why mommy can't play on the floor like other moms. Give my parents wisdom when they want to help but don't know how. Show me how to communicate what I need without complaining constantly. I don't want to become that person who only talks about their health problems. But I also need the people I love to understand why I've changed, why I can't do everything I used to do. The workplace challenges, God. Sitting at this desk for 8 hours when my lower back feels like it's made of broken glass. The judgment from supervisors who think pain is an excuse. The disability paperwork that makes me feel like I'm begging to be believed. Provide financial wisdom as medical bills pile up. That emergency room visit last month when I thought something was seriously wrong. The specialist copays. The medications my insurance won't fully cover. The physical therapy sessions that help but cost a fortune. Open doors to resources I haven't found yet. Maybe there's a support group I don't know about. Perhaps there's a treatment option I haven't explored. Could there be financial assistance available that I haven't discovered? Lord, I confess there are days I'm angry at you about this. Why did you allow this to happen to my body? I've tried to live right, to follow you faithfully. I've prayed for healing until I'm exhausted from asking. Some days I wonder if you're listening at all. But then I remember Job, who suffered in ways I can't imagine, and still said, though you slay me, yet will I trust in you. Help me hold on to that kind of faith when my own understanding fails me. Heal me if that's your will, Father. You spoke the world into existence. You raised the dead. You made the lame walk and the blind see. This chronic pain that feels so huge to me is nothing compared to your power. But if healing isn't in your plan right now, sustain me. Like Paul with his thorn in the flesh, let your grace be sufficient. When you told him your strength is made perfect in weakness, give me that same revelation. Use this pain for good somehow, Lord. Maybe my struggle will help someone else feel less alone. Perhaps my journey will lead to deeper empathy and stronger faith. Could it be that this trial is shaping me into who you need me to become? On the mornings when getting dressed feels impossible, clothe me with your strength. When brushing my teeth makes my jaw ache, fill my mouth with praise anyway. When each step from the bedroom to the kitchen requires conscious effort, order my steps according to your word. Guide the hands of my healthcare providers today. Give the receptionist patience when I'm grumpy from a sleepless night. Grant my doctor wisdom to see what others have missed. Direct the pharmacist to double-check my medications for interactions. If I need to rest today instead of pushing through, remove the guilt that comes with changing plans. If I need to ask for help with tasks I used to handle alone, humble my pride. If I need to use mobility aids or pain medication to function, silence the voice that calls it weakness. Lord, restore hope when the medical professionals say, this is just something I'll have to live with. You're not limited by their knowledge or experience. What seems permanent to them is temporary to you. Comfort me in the lonely hours when everyone else is asleep and I'm pacing the house because lying down hurts too much. Be near when I'm soaking in a hot bath at 3 a.m, trying to convince my muscles to relax. Replace my fear of tomorrow with trust in your faithfulness. You've carried me through every difficult day so far. You've provided strength when I thought I had none left. You've opened doors when I thought I was trapped by limitations. Bless the researchers working on treatments for conditions like mine. Give them breakthrough moments in their laboratories. Provide funding for studies that could lead to real solutions. Use their dedication to bring relief to millions who suffer. Thank you for the good moments hidden within the painful days. The friend who texted at exactly the right time. The heating pad that finally hit the perfect spot. The medication that took the edge off just enough. The unexpected burst of energy that let me feel human again. I praise you for designing bodies that can heal. For creating us with the ability to adapt and find workarounds. For giving us minds that can learn new ways to accomplish familiar tasks. Even in this pain, I choose to trust you, Father. When my body feels like a prison, remind me that my spirit is free in you. When physical limitations frustrate me, expand my understanding of what it means to truly live. Let this morning prayer be the foundation of my day. When the pain spikes unexpectedly, bring these words back to my memory. When discouragement tries to overwhelm me, whisper your promises to my heart. Walk with me through every careful movement, every calculated decision, every moment of pushing through or choosing to rest. You are my refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. I place this day in your capable hands, trusting that your love for me isn't diminished by my physical struggles. Your plans for me aren't derailed by chronic pain. Your power in me isn't limited by what this body can or cannot do. Fill me with peace that passes understanding. Grant me joy that doesn't depend on how I feel physically. Give me strength that flows from your endless supply. In Jesus' name, I pray these things, believing that you hear me and that you care about every detail of my struggle. Amen. If this prayer encouraged you this morning, I'd love it if you could hit that like button and subscribe for more heartfelt prayers. Your support helps me continue creating content that hopefully brings comfort to others walking similar journeys. May your day be blessed with unexpected moments of relief and peace.